Ki khubor ka bate si TV. Lawan Rashapi taka Frank Motors. Booking open for the new Nexon. Visit Frank Motors or call 7045207973.
Daki pongot Nonghikai jok school ba North Eastern Hill University ki badan pok Shatri jok North Eastern Hill University Teachers Association haka khat atare Urisau arja apulai kila tur shaka office rekam jok Vice Chancellor Jong Professor PS Shukla ban pen pau ya kajing persya halor kajing le Mynthi ya kajing dawa ban pen sange mador ban pen rekam ya National Education Policy na kabentaki college ki badan pok kana kejela Meghalaya ki bla pen so bat ka school ba Nehu ki Nonghikai kila ra lang ya ki plakat ki batho ikikitien bala perramjor ya ka jingle bom sutnyo jong Vice Chancellor ya ka sur jong ki Nonghikai.
I would like to welcome all of you. This is a very serious life. To be very frank, it's a very heavy heart that we are organizing this. We have done everything possible. We have followed all democratic procedures laid down. We have talked to him, we have requested him, we have sent emissaries, we have given him all opportunities. Make sure that he cannot run this university as if it is his private enterprise. He is not the CEO of this company. We are not his subjects. And that's where I think we have to today, when we move from here, we go with the same voice that you sitting there in the chair, you are answerable to the public. You are not occupying a chair by virtue of, this is not that you bought this chair. You have to discharge your duty as a Vice Chancellor of a university. And a Vice Chancellor of a university cannot be so illogical, insensitive, and so much arrogant that I don't want to listen to anyone. I'll do whatever I want. If you want to do, and that's what we said, if you think that might is right, let's put a boxing ring there outside his office and we'll see. That's where we are heading on. And that's where I think when we have lost all our objectives of democratic fight, we have no option but now to go head on with him. This is not the final, and that's why I will request all members present here. This is a peaceful march. This is a peaceful agitation. We are not going to touch anyone. We'll make sure that nobody stops us. If they stop us, we say, please make way. If they touch us, we are not going to look back. That's very clear. We will not touch anyone, but if anyone touches any of us who's participating here, we are going to return them with good dividend. That we have to be very, very clear. And that's where I think we go from here with this placard.
Save our children, because they do not know what type of a system and what the future awaits for them. I just seek the blessings of God, of esteemed members of Nehu and also the esteemed members of the Meghalaya College Teachers Association, and I believe we also have members of Nehu and the KSU. And if I have missed out any of the association, please take it as not intentional. I will not want to go into what Professor Kumar has brought it out here, because we need time. We need to move to where we are supposed to move. But what I would like to say is this: in front of all the members who care for education, as Professor Kumar had said, unity is strength. We need that strength, because as he has also said, that we have sleepless nights. Why? What is the reason? The reason is we want to save education. We want to save education. We want to save Nehu. It is not that we are against NEP. And the press people, the media persons, you know about it. We have voiced it again, time and again, that we are not against NEP. But what we are against is the lapses and the serious flaws. Where is the rule of law? Why there is so much of violation? Why is it that we are giving him so much space that he would thrive on this? And as Professor Kumar had said, he is to function as a VC. And as a VC, we have stakeholders. Why is it that he's not listening to the stakeholders? That is a point to be noted. Another point is when the academic council is that body that has to give the approval, and he has also mentioned about the serious flaws. What I would say is that we are justified. Know that we are justified in our fight, and we should not let the fight to stop today itself. As Professor Kumar had said, this is only the beginning, and we don't want to go far. But if the conditions take us, the path lead us to that, we should not be cowed down. Unity is strength. I take your words, Professor. And we need that strength to fight it out.
Nature of such advancement that he has done and will provide you a copy. It may not be enough for the Come join us. In the back.
Yan, ganyan kami sa sharing interview lang kami.
Point number 18, it says, and I'll just read so that we are very clear. The power of interpret, amend, repeal or add to these rules shall rest in the academic council. It means it is the academic council who will decide whether or not it cannot be VC sitting in this office to say that no, I don't like this topic of yours, so I cannot call a meeting. That we cannot do. This is like a primary school teacher behaving with his kids. Including people from Quran. Even if you have the new recruit, let's say another 40, I'm giving the higher side, it still comes to about 155. We had 100 signatures, almost 50% plus basically, who have signed. So there's no way he can ignore it. And that's when, and not only that, I think he has not read, if you to express our protest about the delay, I would say, or rather I would say to ignore the main demand that we had, which is the requisition of the Emergent Academic Council to discuss the inappropriate implementation of NEP at UG level.
When we are tagged with this, tagline that Northeasterners are quiet, docile, doesn't do anything, we feel angry at the people at the mainland. We said, what is this? We are being, racist comment and this one. But our silence today, if you keep silent, that narrative will be proven right. If we keep quiet to this wrong that is being done to us today, that narrative will, affect not only us, for generation to come. We are the educated people. We go to class and tell our student, a political science teacher will teach about fundamental rights, about legal rights, what is supposed to be done. You are supposed to stand up, fight for your right. And when it comes to us, we just keep quiet. In the academic council, we just keep quiet. That will not happen. We must stand up and give our voice. In fact, we are here, we should make such a lot of ruckus, this guy will have a sleepless night. We should do that. As the president of the Nehu said, this is just a quarter-final. We want to go to semi-final and final, if need be. For that, we require more people, more strength. And as the clarion call of our president has said, unity is strength. Otherwise, the few united Lord will rule us. How many people are against NEP and the things that have happened are in favor with are in line with the BC with regard to the implementation of NEP in Nehu? Very few people, but they are united. If we decide to keep quiet today, it will affect not only us but for generation to come.
On behalf of the organization, an appreciation to Nehu for taking this lead. We have been together for in the last 2 months fighting against this issue. I would like to convey my special regards and gratitude to all the members of the MCTA from different units who have joined hands together today in expressing our solidarity with the Nehu and the issue at hand. As the MCTA, we are here basically with regard to one point that has been mentioned in the dossier, that is with regard to the illegitimate implementation of the NEP, which we have raised our voice right from the 1st of August 2023. We don't want to reiterate the points that have already been shared by Professor Kumar, but from the MCTA we would like to remind the VC that the VC are not the bulldozer.
Exactly.
You are here to solve our problems. Instead, you have become a troublemaker. Because of the problems that you have created, we have come here to solve that problem. And still you are not listening to us. A person who does not know how to listen does not deserve to be in the seat of the VC. So therefore, our message is loud and clear that if you cannot accommodate the demands that we have made right from the 21st of July, the representation that we have given, to take back or to change the notice that you have given for the implementation of the NEP, which you have done so illegitimately, and now that you are not listening to the demand made by the Nehu to convene a special academic council meeting, you don't have any right any longer to be in this chair. Friends, along with that, I think we would like to send a message to the state government. The mess in Nehu should also be the headache of the state government. The state government cannot remain a silent spectator. Any wrong decision that comes from this university, the impact will be on our children. The impact will be on education in the state as a whole. From the MCTA would like to get this message even to the state government to intervene on this matter. When there is a wrong being committed, the state government cannot remain silent. So if there is an issue in all this mess that we have here, we have to identify who is the Jonah of this sinking ship. So that fellow must be thrown into the sea, which means that he should resign from his office if he is not willing to entertain the demands that we have made for.
I'm a publicity secretary of the Nehu Student Union. So I just want to extend our solid support to the Nehu. As President of Nehu, Professor Kumar has said, that seems like VC has made his own rule, like he take his own decision for the things that Professor has said. So we, as the Nehu represent the student of the university. We extend our support to the Nehu to bring back the democracy in the university and to protect the future of the student and of the university as a whole.
Our research work, our PhD work, because we can't buy chemicals because your gem portal is not activated. He said, why do you need money? You guys are not publishing in any impact factor journal. He dares to say that to the student. You can imagine the level of, I would say, lowest level of stature, I would say. Nobody speaks like this because somebody can ask him. If I were a student, I would ask him, sir, show me how many journals you have, how many papers you have published with more than 3 impact factor. I would have asked. But poor students, they were not prepared. And he treats like that to our students. And you can understand, instead of encouraging our students that, yes, we'll be providing you chemicals to complete your research, but do good publication. He is saying, you don't need because you don't publish in. And how does he know? All of us, particularly in science, are publishing in all high impact factor journals. 6, 7, 10, 12, 15. Somebody could have asked him how many you have. He will have no answer, I'm telling you. We know his profile. Let's be very clear. We know his profile. He has no answer. We can pinpoint count how many such papers he have where impact factor is more than 3. I can count it in my hand. Yet he does, and that's what I'm saying. The height of arrogance has crossed all limits. I don't think I have ever seen such a person in my life as a VC occupying this chair here. There has been VCs who are not so good. There has been VCs who are very good. But this one I cannot rate anywhere. I don't find a scale between 0 to 10. I don't find where to put him. So low is the level. And we have to put it below the minus. And that's where I'm so worried that he is playing and he's sitting here trying to play with our career. And that's where I think the prestige of this university now lies in our hands. We teachers, students, stakeholders.
We are not the troublemaker. The troublemaker is inside.
Has run away. He's not here.
He's hiding. He's not inside. Okay. Supposedly inside, like, the chairs are there. So everything is happening supposedly here. Now, it was the wrongful decision of the academy. The notification that was given by the special officer in duty on the 12th of July that set the ball rolling. Right. Now, what we are trying to protest here is the dictatorial attitude, or of the posture taken up by the VC. As has been rightly pointed out by the secretary, we have exhausted all possible means to settle this matter in a very democratic process. All possible means. Let me tell you, teachers, especially professors from the universities, even from the college, doesn't like to march around and shout slogans. We have exhausted all possible means. But if you drive us to the wall, we will fight back. We will fight back. So this is a fight against, right, justice. We are not scared because we know we are right. Now I want to tell you one thing. This guy comes all the way from Uttarakhand, from an agriculture university. He flouts all the rules and regulations of Nehu ordinances. And we, the Northeasterners, supposedly docile, keeping quiet, happy with whatever we are having, the small breadcrumbs that we get, we keep quiet. And this